Okay guys, so this is going to be the first of a number of videos which I am going to be producing for Clan VØX. Because it is for the clan, it is for our members only, and it is not to leave the clan chat at all. The first strategy here, ignore the fact that I'm in a Fury first of all, because it's just for spawn point reference. When we get the spawn point, we want to send 4 guys to the left side and 2 to the right. Basically pick a side and stick to it. If you are going to the left side, it's going to be your responsibility to make sure that the gap and the beach beacons are secure. So whenever you die, the first thing you want to do is actually go to the left side. So by having these preset sides, you don't actually have to think about where you need to be on the map. It makes you more efficient as a clan. If you are going to the right side, it's going to be your responsibility to lock down the right beacon, and also to make sure the enemy doesn't get behind that dome area to the right side, because if they do, it could be very costly for us. Another thing to actually point out too is if the left side is secure, like the beach and the gap is secure, and the right side needs help, definitely help the right side until it's all cleared out, and then fall back to the left side again, which is the beach and the gap area. Try to always stick to your sides as much as possible, because whenever you kind of deviate from that, that's when it opens up opportunities for the other team to capitalize on. The next couple of clips are just going to be me showing you how we were able to lock down the beach or the gap beacon, and also to clear out guys on the right side before they even got to the dome area. So that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to be kind of going through or scrolling through all the different spawn points, showing you where we need to be and how many players we need to be on each side. Okay, so from this spawn, it's basically the same mirror spawn as the other one that I just spoke about. We want to send 4 guys to the right side now and 2 to the left. Basically pick a side, stick to it, and the team that is going to the right side is going to be your responsibility once again to make sure that the other team does not get into the gap and the beach areas. And for those that are on the left side, make sure that you secure the left beacon and you defend against an all-out attack, because the other team will try to get and lock down this dome area on the left side. So it's going to be those 2 players, their responsibility. Basically everything's the same, it's just a different spawn point. Okay, so moving to the hill spawn, I'm just going to be using this clip as a reference once again. When you get the spawn, we will send 4 guys to the right, 2 to the left. Again, pick a side, stick to it. If you are on the team going on the right side, you will be attacking that dome area closest to their beacon. So that's going to be the zone that you will be controlling. You'll be putting constant pressure on that, attacking it, and making sure that they do not get that beacon at all. If they do, it's going to be very costly for them. So that's going to be your job to constantly attack that side. If you are in a Fury Trident, Fury Zeus, whatever, there's a hill behind me which allows you to actually fire your Zeus or your Tridents down on the area near the the beacon area. So that will be a way to also mech them out with. If you happen to be on the left side, starting off, and there should be 2 players on the left side, your responsibility is going to be to defend our left beacon and to make sure that's secure. But you will also be paying attention to what's going on the right side. If the enemy starts sending 4 to 5 guys to dig us out from behind that dome area, that is going to be your opportunity, your chance to attack the gap and the beach areas, because they should have fewer guys there, so less defense. So if you can work together as a team to attack, that's even better. Okay, so starting from this spawn point, it's basically the same as the last one that I explained. We want to send 4 guys to the left, and our goal will be to obviously lock down that dome on the left side and their home beacon, and 2 guys to the right, which will be to defend our right beacon. Again, the 4 that are going to the left side will continuously put pressure on that dome area to lock it down and make it as costly as we can possibly make it for the other team. The ones that are going to the right, the 2 that are going to the right, they have to keep an eye on what's kind of happening on the left side. If the other team starts sending 4 to 5 guys to defend on the left side, that's when the 2 on the right side will attack the gap and the beach beacons. Okay, so for this spawn, just once again ignore the fact that I'm in a Fury Thunder. I'm just using this footage to kind of reference the spawn point. So basically from this spawn point, we want to have 2 guys to the left side and 4 guys to the gap and the beach area. Now the 2 guys that are going to the left side, obviously they'll defend our left beacon, and if the far left beacon is open, then maybe send 1 guy to go get that beacon. But otherwise, the 2 that are on the left side, they are going to be rotating sort of back and forth, both defending our left side, but also helping to defend the gap and the beach area. Not so much the beach area, but more the gap area. So the zone area that they need to control is, sort of stopping reinforcements going into the gap, and also making sure that we defend the left side or the left beacon, and when possible, when it's free, getting the far left beacon. But the majority of our forces should be concentrated on the gap and the beach area.